Hi, Vlog Girlies. We're back. We're playing Digimon. Let me make sure I'm on the right save. So I unfortunately did not get to play any Digimon in between. We have side quests that I'm going to do. We're going to do side quests, and honestly, we're going to just kind of like hang out. I'm going to do story if we get through that stuff, but I'm going to focus on side quests right now. Just because of how busy this game is, it's not a criticism. I just I have a lot on my plate, so I don't really focus too much on the side quests here. It bugs me because I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm probably missing out on stuff, but I do kind of just like breeze through the side quests. But that's fine. We'll be able to talk today. Let's go to the village. I think that thing is in the village. Yeah, I like a long game. I like a long game. You do get your money's worth in terms of length, but it's also just fun to just like kind of get into something and just like, this is like kind of like my game that I've been playing lately. Will you ever play Sonic Racing in the future? It's so much fun. I get asked that a lot. Hi, Christian. I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I don't have any plans like outright, but I'm not opposed to it. So the questing in this, I haven't really been able to game. Like I normally like to like collect them all and then go out into the overworld and do them all, but some of them just kind of like make you meander. I've been attacked by bees. What is A? Okay, we have to destroy beehives because they got attacked by bees. Girl, like stop poking the bees. Hello? What did Beyonce teach you anything?
Do it. Ready to launch. Complete.
I wanted to get like Michelle like leveled up and stuff. I actually think I did do a little bit, tiny bit of grinding, but I just didn't really get a lot of time to do it. But it's fine.
That one. Ready to go.
I want the DLC, but I think it's $30 for each wave for Digimon. Oh, this is a really expensive game. Like people come in and they're like, should I play this? If you want to play a creature catcher and you're trying to like find something that's kind of like Pokemon while you're waiting for the next Pokemon or something, I always say play Cassette Beasts. And if you really want to try this out, I would say play Cyber Sleuth first. The only reason why I'm playing it is because I'm a content creator and like I can cover this stuff and people can like sort of vicariously view the game through me. So I have an excuse. But if I was middle class, I would really consider this purchase. I am middle class, but you get what I'm saying, like middle class where this is not my job. Hi, Al. Thank you for 13 months.
Oh my.
Who is Jilly Bean? She's mothering. Oh, I'll catch y'all up. So Plushie is this now. Jilly Bean is this now. Doodle is this now. Boba has been this. I feel like y'all know Boba, Onion, and Michelle M. Shelley has replaced. Michelle M. Shelley has replaced Bop Bop because Bop Bop has been exploited. This is a serve, but it's not Girly Pop. I'm looking to curate a Girly Pop team. Somebody in the comment section said, please do not sacrifice Amber Eyeball. They're very worried about Amber Eyeball. I would be worried too based on this look, but I'll trust you and I will hold on to her and see what happens.
You got it. There.
Are you rich, Fawn? I wish. If I was rich, I wouldn't be wearing what I'm wearing right now.
There. Ready to launch.
Debonice, thank you for 3 months. Debonice said, speaking of poor.
You got it. Preparations complete. Rosetta Stone. Heck yeah.
I really do like Plushie. I call him Kawaii Donnie Darko. If you were rich, what investment would you make first? Well, my goal for next year, I have a lot of big goals for next year. And one thing I've learned in my 20s is you just have to do what you need to do and stop telling yourself that you can't or put it off. So, I do want to invest in...
There.
I want to get a high yield savings account. I kind of just like don't... I do have savings, but I don't have it in a high yield savings account. I want to do that. That might be one of my first investments. I also want to invest in my retirement. And sort of mold my life around
Wow.
striking that balance between having fun now and still putting money away while I have it. Because I've also learned that money comes and goes. Through my 20s, I've had moments where I've had like more money. I've had moments where I was dirt poor. And when I do have the money, I do want to put it away. Now, assets like houses, I don't know if the powers that be want me to have a house, but God forbid it, I will be taking care of myself. Can we get Mercurymon? I'm not sure. Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah, check out if a money market account works for you. It has some restrictions and balance requirements, but sometimes they pay more than high yield savings. See, isn't that crazy? Like, it's just, I plan on doing this stuff, but it requires a certain, what's the word? It requires a certain literacy. I don't come from a family with financial literacy. I genuinely don't know the financial status of all my family members. I think that they're okay.
There.
My grandmother seems to be having a lovely retirement. So maybe she like figured it out and just didn't tell nobody how else to do it. But I do be thinking, I'm like, dang, y'all could have imparted some knowledge onto me.
Much appreciated.
So I'm sitting here figuring it out, Googling,
Everyone.
YouTubing. I got pickled in the chat. Money market account. Wicked Witch. Money market. Who's this big diva? Let's fight it.
That one. Ready to go. Now it's my turn.
They look like a boss, but we're auto battling them, so I think we're good. J/them, we are good. We're talking about investments. Maybe take a financial literacy class. A lot of them are free. Oh, yeah. I'm not feeling like I can't do it. It's just a matter of applying myself. Okay, so one of my goals this year... Oh, okay. Sanjo, thank you for 5 gifted subs. These are vaccines. So we need virus, which means... we need to... switch sorting. Invest in citrine, emerald, clear quartz, pyrite, and garnet crystals. Buy small ones and place them on the back left of your home. Some on your front door, the back left of your home. That's the money in abundance section. What? There's feng shui that I have to do with the crystals? Because I have some and I just thought that you had to charge them in the sunlight like a flower, like your plants. Oh no, I've been messing it up. Well, wherever they've been, I think it's been working for me. So I'm going to keep them there. We need data. It's vaccine. I can't have vaccine right now. I just wanted to make sure that I healed up. Oh, it's vaccine. You're right. I'm sorry. Data's good on vaccine. Yeah. Okay. This is free, so she's good to go. Placing them strategically. Well, now that I know that, I'm gonna get really into that. I didn't know that was a thing. So one of my goals this year, who cares? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all got me on it. One of my goals this year, I have been trying to get myself in like sort of, I'm a believer that creating sort of routine and applying yourself something little by little over time creates a habit. So I've been applying myself little by little over time of just like ingesting economics and financial knowledge. And I have achieved my financial goals of this year. Next year, upgrade it. You know? Year after that, upgrade it. You can't, Rome wasn't built in a day. I just like to unlock these. I still haven't done these yet. Somebody said that I might be able to do some of them now because you can get rare things. So if I remember, I'll look at that. But if not, I'll do it off stream. I have like 3 of them unlocked now. Invest in Meal Coin. Now, I did hear about Meal Coin. I don't know because, you know, I'm not that financially literate. But it does seem really exciting. A lot of the girls, I think like Pickles, who's really into finances and stuff, did mention Meal Coin. Now, I don't know if this is like a more risky thing because, you know, some of the investor girls, they like to do a little bit of a risk for the fun of it. I don't know if it's like a risky thing, if it's something for like a sort of newbie to get into, but I have been hearing a lot about Meal Coin. Mabunti 67, Ayo Dubai Labugbu. Now, another really great investment would be Labubus. I did hear that Labubus, even though that they're going down in price right now, they're thinking that next spring, summer, they're going to go up tenfold. So go ahead and gamble on Labubus now. Yes, Rowan, I listen to, I read some books and I listen to a lot of stuff in my free time. I try to replace things that I already like doing with newer things that might benefit me. So I like listening to a lot of podcasts and YouTube and video essays. So I just try to find creators who do stuff that I still resonate with, who kind of talk about that kind of stuff. And then you hear things that they talk about and you're like, I want to learn more about that topic. My life hack. My life hack. Okay, so we finished that. Girl, let me get on my... Let's ride. 50. Thank you, Storm Warden. What about Skull Panda Spawn? Any market value for these divas? Now, these are going to pop up in like as a vintage collectible. Skull Panda... Wait, no, I think it's Skull Candies. Because... young Gen Z really wants the 2010s to come back. I don't even know if they were alive then. They must have been. They must have been like really small and like forming like sort of consciousness and reality during like the 2010s optimism. But skull candies were such a thing back then. If you have any skull candies in good use condition, I'm sure that you can sell them on eBay for like $500 a pop. Because people are going to want to start making Instagram photos and reels and TikToks of their like get ready with me, and they're going to like cosplay like a 2010s like I don't know, a 2010s person. Hi Tris Majestus. Wasn't there a Pokemon in GPL named Skull Candy? I'm sure. The girly pop block is a blur to me. Roaring 20s, just discovered your YouTube this month. I have been binging all the girly pop blocks at work. I live for the drama. Excited to have discovered you. Roaring 20s, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much. I love hearing that. One thing that I really try to do is create content that people can find at any time in their life. And even though that we have personally moved on from it as a community, it makes me feel so proud that I've created something that that can sit in the space and like just be something that you can discover and like watch as a series. I'm really proud of that. The next girly pop block will happen one day. It sort of just happens when I'm ready. This quest is like all the way down here, girl. Oh, I could have flown, huh?
I'm sorry.
Oh well, we can get some grinding in.
There. Do it. There. Preparation complete. Talisman of light. Here goes. Zombie Poe. Heck yeah.
You excited for the DLC tomorrow? Of course, Sandro. It comes out in a few hours. It comes out in like 5 hours. But I'm not touching it until stream. So y'all can play it and then you can see my reactions.
There. You got it. Ready to launch.
Thank you, Roaring 20s. Thank you. Hi, Cosmic. Right now, for anybody new, we're playing Digimon Time Stranger. This is a game that is it's my first Digimon game, and it's really a good introduction to the Digimon pantheon for me. I want to do a tier list of the game. But this is a very long game. But honestly, that just means the video is going to be better because anytime I dig my heels into a game, it's really fun making the video. I've been editing the Hades 2 video today. I'm hoping that it comes out this week. I'm pretty sure it will. I've kind of like picked up a good momentum with it. Which of your Divamons is your favorite one? I'm really in love with Plushie right now. I love Boba for what she was, but this look, I'm just really hoping that it's like, I don't hate it. I do like it a lot, but I'm loving Plushie right now. And Jilly Bean is not fully my aesthetic, but what she did last episode was just so iconic. But I think Plushie's kind of my favorite right now, aesthetically. I mean, Scarlet, I went through the entire Pokédex, so I can do this too. Just kind of have to section it out. I'm not doing all Digimon. People have asked me to do all Digimon. I can't. I literally can't. Like Digimon has no organization. It does have organization, but it's so convoluted that it's like unless you know it, I can't approach it or organize it. So I'm just gonna go with what I have. Is your favorite Digimon Time Stranger girly pop? The Digimon Time Stranger girly pop tier list. I think the Digimon girlies will appreciate that, and you know, if it becomes a thing, then I can just keep exposing myself to more Digimon media, just little by little, the same way I did with Pokemon. Unfortunately, I should try to do a Final Fantasy tier list. I have a lot of exposure to that, but I just don't think Final Fantasy resonates on the algorithm anymore. I was listening to Monica Ice's podcast, Hard Ice with Monica Ice, and she mentioned that she is predicting stocks of Tyra Banks' Smiles and Dream and will be going up explosively by Q2 2026. She had one taste of the purple cookies and cream and knew that we had a sleeper hit on our hands, especially as they look to expand into the US. So Monica Ice is very, very rich. So I would recommend that when you listen to Monica Ice's investment sort of advice, understand that she's more really talking to people who are very wealthy, because that's the economic weight class that she kind of exists in. Tyra Banks' Smiles and Dream is very promising, but it is also very volatile. Anybody who has experienced the recent things happening on TikTok, those are more physical manifestations of what you can expect when they go public. So in Q2 2026, we are anticipating a lot of explosion, but just like how things can explode up, they can also explode down, and it's more of a long-term volatile investment. I just want to go ahead and like sort of help people to remember that you can't compare yourself to Monica Ice. She's very, very wealthy and very, very intelligent, and she's able to sort of adapt and keep a temperature of the flow, the ebb and flow of things more than a normal person would, even me. So don't go throwing your money into the same thing that Monica Ice is throwing her money into. She's always going to be at least 3 steps ahead. And that's how she got so rich in this environment. We got to help the bears. I love their little look here. Bearmons are so cute. Speaking of Hard Ice with Monica Ice, I recently bought her wonderful product line, Monica Ice Against Pesky Lice, and it works wonders. Oh my God, what is this? Minotauramon. It's a virus, so we need vaccines. Do we have any vaccines? Oh, girl. Well, we have to get the datas out. That's fine. Oh, never mind. We don't have to worry about anything.
Now it's my darkness. Wait! Here I go. Rosetta Stone. Ha! Stumpy Poke. Heck yeah.
Matero, truly. Okay. Go see Big Bearmon. Okay. We're gonna have to go back up. There's no flight path up here, so we just. Okay.
There. You got it.
I can't seem to get warm today. I have 2 layers on and a heating pack. Yeah, it's real cold over here too. I've been thinking of visiting Chicago, and I hear that Chicago's like really cold because it's next to a lake. So I'm like, maybe I should wait a bit.
Darkness away.
So Doodle right now is in her armor phase. I've learned that Digimon Digimon can get really, really high up. Like their trees go beyond 3 evolutions like Pokemon, but they also branch off. If a Digimon branches off into an armor phase, it's kind of like a mid-level final evolution, but you can de-digivolve things. So right now, Doodle is in her armor phase. She's very strong, but she's sort of like collecting stats, and I'm bonding with her. Once she gets to 100% bond and she gets a bunch of stats, I will de-digivolve her and start extending her tree further. So right now she's in a special phase of her life. Her Saturn is returning, as they say.
Heck yeah. Do it. Preparations complete.
You were in Chicago this time last year and it felt like your blood was gonna freeze. Is she Miss Digi 2025? A lot of people are wondering, but there's been no confirmation yet. Oh, we need to do some conversions. Oh my goodness. I'm wasting battles. Her.
There. There. You got it. Do it. Great. There. 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 I'm from Chicago.
Digimon have generation exclusive evolutions like Pokemon Mega Terrestrialization. Yeah. There.
Now it's my darkness away. Here goes. Stun beat blow. Hit. You're a big stray. Preparations complete. You're a big stray.
Plushie's not good at this area.
Here goes. Stun beat blow. Heck yeah.
Okay. Now, I am curious to see. Doodle's bond is at 87%. You get a percentage based off of the bond that you get when you de-digivolve. If I can get her to 100%, I'd be happy. I do think I get items, and I've given her items for that, but I'm just gonna like let her sit for a bit because we don't really have much that we can do until we get to Agent Rank 7. So we have to like do side quests and stuff for that. So I'm gonna just prioritize that. Maybe she needs a lobotomy. We can't really do any like major lobotomies until Agent Rank 7. Right now we're 5, but you get points for that by doing side quests and things. So it's just a matter of like running around, fighting stuff. Here's that thing again. Let's see if we can fight it. Because we almost got it last time. It's data. So Virus is good against it. What's my highest? Darkness Wave.
Now it's my darkness away. Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, I figured the egg was going to give me a lot of stuff, but it's hard to get. Attack charge? Maybe on Plushie?
Thanks. Are you okay?
Humpty Dumpty had a fall. Humpty Dumpty had a fall, mon.
Now it's my darkness away. Here I go. Rosetta Stone.
I just don't think it's going to happen.
Here goes. Stun beat blow.
There are elements in this game. I still don't understand how you can tell when an element specifically will work against the Digimon other than just testing it. You can also catch the Digimon and then you get all the information about them. But there's no like real tell about what their element is. They have layers of elements. They have resistances to elements, and then they also have attributes. And the attributes also play into it. It's like not just the element will determine how weak or strong it is. Because if it's like, if you're using a Digimon that is like data against another data, then it's neutral. But then you can use an element that is stronger to get it to like 150%. But if you're using a Digimon that is data against a vaccine, then it's going to naturally be stronger, and then combining it with an elemental strength will make it like 300%. Stuff like that. We did it! That's my first kill of a Digitamamon. Ooh, that is a lot of experience. I like that. That wasn't the full question, Mama. They wanted to know what elements of this game you'd like to see in Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, somebody's already asked me that. I don't like comparing the two because I think that they're very different. Like, they have creature catchers, but I think like Pokemon is enjoyable in the sense that like it's kind of easier to digest in terms of like the evolution trees. The Digimon can like evolve to and from each other, which I think is unique, but like having both of them do that, I think would just erase the identity of both. I think like the turn-based combat in Digimon is really fun. It reminds me of like Final Fantasy X, but I also like the turn-based combat of Pokemon because it feels unique in its own way. Like I can't get into the conversation of like, oh, this game should have this from this other game because they both share a genre feature. I think they're both valid creature catchers and they stand alone very well together. It's fun to be able to ride on Digimon. You know? But I don't really know how to answer that question. I mean, the graphics are nice, but I also think that it has that sort of like wonky, like Tales of look where like a lot of the animations like don't feel like they fully like live in the environment. The bloom is nice. The shadows are nice, but I do think like Pokemon has a little bit more lush animations. Like look at how the run animation in Cyber Sleuth and Time Stranger is versus the run animation in Pokemon Legends ZA. Legends ZA could have better polygons. Like what are we talking about at this point? You know, like I like them both. Okay, Greymon. This is Agumon's third Dragon Charizard dupe. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Yeah, the detailed backgrounds are better, but that's not a Digimon versus Pokemon thing. That's a Pokemon versus the entire industry thing. I could play Mario Party and say the same thing. I do think Pokemon made a huge risky move of like trying to go into the 3D space when their development team obviously did not know what they were doing. They needed about 5 years to make Scarlet and Violet, but they took 2. And that was a huge mistake. But that, yeah. These bears have been trying to do stuff that they can't do for like 3 chapters, and I just keep coming in and just doing it for them, and then they give me experience points. I think I was joking, Farm Boy. Yeah. But I don't, yeah. Pikachu wouldn't say damn because Pikachu is a Pokemon. Pokemon is, their brand integrity is supposed to be like family friendly, which surprises me that I got a licensing deal with them, because I often wonder if I'm like, you know, too flavorful for them. Detective Pikachu would say damn, but behind the scenes. They don't record it. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 23 versus the World versus Cheeky Lippos versus Pokemon versus the industry. Like, well, I'm just not gonna dwell on that. I don't like being the person to talk about like video game development and like what could or couldn't be better and just like dwell on it, because I just think that that's like a whole form of content that just seems really exhausting. I do talk about the merits of games and what I would like to change, and I do talk about it with Pokemon a lot, but I think I've ran all of those conversations basically into the ground. I don't know what else to contribute. I don't know. I would love it if like I could see a map of the places this bird could take me. Maybe I have to go to Locomon? Wait, it's trying to take me. Are there any quests off? Not off, but on this island. I can't talk to Hiroko probably until okay. The maintenance on the elevator, could I, okay. Take the elevator, okay, so we do have to leave. All right. We have to talk to Junomon about something, but I'm not gonna do that yet. Hi, Gender Blunt. Ideal Pokemon game? My ideal Pokemon game is this theory I've had for a minute now.
Great.
Generation 10 could definitely just do Pokemon the game. Instead of like trying to do this thing of like rehashing the format, which when I say this stuff, please understand that I'm not like saying I hate it. I'm just like, when asked, I must give an answer. I think like if you wanted to do something and revamp Pokemon as an experience for people, let's ditch the Pokemon blank and blank, Pokemon blank and blank, Pokemon blank and blank. For Generation 10, they could just do Pokemon. I think that would work really well for our lowering literacy rates, because now we don't have to worry about like, are we playing Pokemon Sword and Shield? Are we playing Pokemon Thong and Panty? Are we playing Pokemon Pink and Blue? Are we playing Pokemon? People get confused. People get really confused with that. It's just like, in this day and age, keep it simple, keep it 3 syllables. If they release Generation 10 as just Pokemon Smiles and Dream, and then like every 3 or 4 years they added like a DLC to it that was a new zone with like some new Pokédex and stuff like that, but it's all in the same engine, and they just kind of like work on it as like a sort of live service game, as every one of these big companies seem to be wanting to do. I think like Pokemon as a product like that could last at least another 10 years. And then, you know, if it doesn't work, I think that they could just go back to like Pokemon blank and blank. But I think that would be a really fun way to refresh the idea, because then you would have like a living world where when the next one comes out, instead of having to build everything from the ground up, you can just kind of like do a DLC patch or an expansion patch like an MMORPG does. And you'll be able to like still play in the older versions of the game and like have adventures in the older versions of the game, and it would all be connected, and it'll just start to grow over time. It would grow into a huge like expansive Pokemon world. How many subs do you get to dress up for St. Patrick's Day? I don't know. I don't think about that. I don't even think that I would need subs to dress up for St. Patrick's Day. I just have to remember. I'll look into whatever you're talking about. When I'm doing these side quests on stream, I'm just pretending like I have my AirPods in. Pokemon is a gacha game where you pull for a limited banner Gardevoir and you lose 50 to Charizard. DICE, they're really trying. Pokemon really tries. Nintendo really tries. I know that they're 2 different companies, but they do really try to get into like the casino psychological gameplay without like explicitly doing that. I do believe that it's really interesting that Pokemon TCG Pocket is monetized the way it is. It's Pokemon with that one League of Legends dupe that they did. It's monetized the way it is. You know, we're talking about pulling and gacha and 50/50s, but it's already there. They just very cleverly market and brand it in ways that are just adjacent. Hi, Kizzy. Oh, Pokemon Masters, I forgot. Pokemon Masters is literally
You woke it up?
Pokemon Masters is literally that. I can't hate on it though. I think it's valid. Like I've said this before, but I think gachapon mechanics are actually really fun. In arcades, when you do like physical gachapon stuff, I think it's really fun. And in video games, it's really fun. Like I like Pokemon, the roguelike Pokemon that did a gachapon mechanic is like one thing that I always reference when I say this. Like gachapon does not necessarily need money to do it. It's just, it's very lucrative. And the only people who do it want to make money with it. But like the idea of like, I mean, that's why Labubu's went off. It's fun. Like, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? It's kind of like this too. Digimon, if you don't know what you're going to get and you're like kind of just picking a silhouette, there's something fun about that. But you can make a lot of money with it. A green bodysuit stream as a floating head would go crazy. I did a music video once for somebody where I was a son. I don't know if they finished the music video, but they had me record myself green screening everything but my face. Back when I was a singer-songwriter, I used to do music videos for people. Hi, Cesar. Yeah, like the Teletubbies baby son, yeah. But I like was singing a song, it was like a funny joke, and I looked really cunty. Because one thing I don't give is Teletubby. Well, unless it's like the gay one. Oh, Halloween idea. Halloween 2026 idea. Teletubby, but it's like a gay guy doing it, which means it's just gonna be a crop top with a little accessory on the top of my head. I'm a Teletubby, duh. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La Bo. Zinky Winky, Zipsy, Twinky Winky. Vale, welcome to the chat. That's an amazing first time chat. A new world truth. Where am I going? Where did she take me? I wasn't reading. Behind each door, a new tale of the truth awaits. Y'all, where am I? Alternate dimension. This is DLC? Okay, let's go. I don't want to do the DLC. She was trying to show me the end of the game. She's like those people in my Instagram DMs telling me how the game finishes.
Me too.
Can't do that. Okay. I assume that all of this stuff with Mireille is DLC stuff. Yeah, that seems like it is. Okay, so we got a bunch of side quests done. Twinky Winky Dips Tipsy Lalaurie and Bottom. I've been investing in wisdom because I like casters. When digivolving, astute, strategic, enlightened, and slide Digimon receives required stat values. Oh, that is okay. So we need to look at that symbol. I need to find that symbol in the other ones because that's really, really, really. It's a conspiracy theory that I actually find really interesting. Oh, this one's kind of hard to get. How do I get my... Can I just use my mouse? Thoughts on Rosalia? I still have to listen to it. I still have to listen. I'm sorry, I'm so behind on culture right now. I hear that it's an amazing album. I have to listen to it. What's your favorite thing about mac and cheese? It's the butter. The butter. You have to put the butter in it. Y'all, stop making... Mac and cheese can only be, like, dry after it's been refrigerated. You can't serve a mac and cheese. It needs to be thick. The cheese needs to add the thickness, but it still has to be melty a bit. You have to put the butter in. Let's give up the ghost. Stop trying to make it healthy. It's macaroni and cheese, white pasta and cheese in it. Make it good. Stop trying to make it cute. Make it delicious. Get that stick of butter and put it in the mac and cheese, because that's what makes it. It's that fat. That fat makes it. And then you enhance the taste of that fat, because you have to understand from a physiological level, when your tongue tastes that fat, when your tongue registers that you're ingesting fat, and then you put the salt on it and you put the pepper on it and you put whatever accoutrements that you want in it, the salt enhances that reaction. You're creating a chemical reaction with the white pasta, with the cheese, with the fats, with the salt. The butter is the integral part of the macaroni and cheese. And too many people try to skip on that. Oh, I'm trying to watch my calories. Then you shouldn't have made mac and cheese. Put it in. So bon.
You woke it up?
I lost myself a little bit there. But we're back. Hi, Rhodas. When someone asks you a question about food and you genuinely enter a flow state. I've just had too many macaroni and cheeses where I've had to pretend that it was good.
Everyone.
And in my Saturn return, this Capricorn stellium, in my 30s, I'm not eating. Don't put it on my plate. I will kindly say no thank you. I appreciate it. People-pleasing mentality has led me to eat so much bad macaroni and cheese, and it drives me nuts. Okay. Let's continue the story. War. I enter a flow state making macaroni and cheese. And now that I've talked so much about it, if any of y'all ever see me in public and for some reason we're at a potluck and I bring macaroni and cheese, please understand that I am not as good of a cook as I want to be. But I enter a flow state when I make macaroni and cheese. I do. I just think it's such an important dish. Thank you, Pero. Oh, wait. I'm getting a point of no return. Okay, let's save. Let's make a save state. Let's see if we can do any conversions. Fawn, does egg belong in mac and cheese? Yeah. But I've made this mistake. Don't put too much in. Egg is a binding agent. Okay, when you like bake the egg, it kind of like, it's the same with like a souffle, but you're not making a souffle. You're not making a souffle. A little bit goes a long way. Okay, somebody said 2 eggs in the chat, and I kind of agree. 2 eggs max. Honestly, max. Depends. If you're making a big amount, you're going to have to really start calculating the numbers, but there's also a feel to this. And this is something in many, many, many cultures. I forget the word for it in Korean. Mong, she talks about it all the time. She gives you a measurement and stuff, and then she'll often say in the video, she's like, just so you know, in Korea, When you're cooking, you kind of have to feel it. You have to feel it. You know when you're making a souffle. And at that point, you might as well go to the store and get more macaroni, because now you have to make it bigger, because the ratio to the pasta in the egg is turning into a souffle with pasta in it. And that becomes weird. Do not rely on the cheese to bind it. I enjoy, for me personally, I don't think that mozzarella cheese has much of a flavor, especially if you're getting it from like the Kroger, like the Kroger brand mozzarella. Like, let's be real, that's not flavor. It's just like a look. But the thing is adding just, it's like the same with the eggs, adding just enough mozzarella creates a visual, because mozzarella is stringy. It's stringy. It doesn't break.
You woke it up.
So like when the person's eating it and they get that spoon or that fork full of the macaroni and they lift it from the plate, you want the visual, right? And I'm a believer that there's no right cheese to do. And honestly, it tells you a lot about a person based off of what they put in their macaroni and cheese. What kind of cheeses do they do? Do they add like the bacon? You know, because yeah, there's no right way to do it, but don't forget the butter. Don't make it a souffle. Get those craft singles out of my face. Oh, cottage cheese. Now, I've never had that one. Neko, I've never had that one, but you know, I enjoy a culinary adventure. Okay, let's see if we can get any evolutions. Newfound. Now that's something you should wake up to. Yeah, you're right. There's different techniques, but the whole, we know bad macaroni and cheese. We don't have to do that. We've all made bad macaroni and cheese too. And that's the thing about cooking, is you have to be humble. You have to be willing to fail. And you need to do it in a space where you feel loved and seen. Because someone who loves you, who wants you to be a good cook, isn't going to like shame you or ridicule you. Cooking is becoming a lost art. So it's like, I want to be better and I need somebody to help me be better, you know? And what's even better is if you have someone else who's passionate about cooking. So they'll be like, no, sis. So like, I see what you're going for here, but like, let's try this. Let's try that. Let's collaborate. Let's learn from each other. Was it crispy, crunchy, gooey, ooey gooey, and always yas? Now, Chabat, you could apply that rule to the macaroni and cheese. Shy Frostless, that's beautiful. That's truly beautiful. We can't get anything. Yeah, I don't know why I was saying like, let's see if we can evolve anything. Maybe we could try Itsy Bitsy, because these are rank 5s. Everyone was eaten. It might be Itsy Bitsy's time. I don't know if we have enough, honestly. And honestly, all of these don't look good. I'm really scared for her. Let's hold off. Let's hold off. We're gonna keep. I'm gonna evolve this. Actually, is this maxed out? No. We're gonna keep this. I think I have enough items. I think we're good. Let's just continue, because I've been meandering. The first silhouette looks nice. I'm scared it's gonna be like a horse with like a sword on its head. Never trust the Digimon evolution line.
What in the world?
Honestly, I think Boba makes a sickening mac and cheese.
Something huge is running alongside us.
Head on, fly directly to the forehead.
That thing is massive. Could it be a Titan?
What can we do if we can't even see our enemy? Hey, you two. Think we can get out through there? Will you be alrighty, Nori? We'll be on the roof of a speeding train. I'll be fine. Let's go.
You know, honestly, I haven't made macaroni and cheese in maybe like a year and a half, 2
Look
years.
at that.
So I don't want to comfortably say like what my macaroni and cheese is. I honestly need to go back to the drawing
Is that
board.
a Titan
I
too?
do remember the fundamentals, but I don't
The
want.
war might have already
I think it's
started.
too important to like just throw
I
something
have to
out.
Stop it. After all, that's the whole reason I was born. Because
Aigilman
I'm
uses
the great
the
guardian.
NYX red eyeliner and a concealer to sort of shape it. Oh, I gotta put my outfit on, girl. I can't do this fight in my burger shirt. Where do
You got it.
I... Okay.
Great.
Oh.
Do it. Well done.
I went back because I was like, maybe there's a secret
You got
item. Okay, this is like Mario.
You got it.
No, because now that I'm seeing this, I'm like, Mario could really use some of the... I'm kidding.
Good, good. Do it. There. There. You got it.
At the end of the game, there should be a bad ending for fighting the bees, where the world ends anyway because you killed all the bees.
There. Well done. Good, good.
I had this thought today while I was working out, and it made me stop.
Great.
I was like,
Good, good.
I was listening to Agora Hills. I'm like not even kidding. I was listening to Agora Hills
done.
by
Well
Doja
done.
Cat. Something different about you. Love it when he hit in his smack too.
There.
And then she said, "Babe, can you please call me back? It's so lonely in my mansion." And I was thinking, I was like, you know, she talks in that song a lot about like taking her dream guy across the world, not caring what people think, feeling successful, and just wanting like a guy to like keep her company who's like kind of fun, you know? I was like, she's so lonely in my mansion. I'm like, you know, she's really accomplished a lot. And I was like, do you think that Doja Cat thinks about like the impending doom of global warming? Like people like Doja Cat who are like really, really rich, do they think about the impending doom of global warming? Because they go all across the world. They feel the temperatures all across the world. And I'm like, when you make that much money and you still know that like the impending doom is coming, how does that change one's psychology? Because I dream of things more because I still have more that I want to accomplish. But I feel like Doja Cat's at a point in her life where like you really have to ask yourself, what next? Because she's accomplished so much. And like the idea, I was thinking about that today. I think she would, you know, but I think I don't know. She gets on Fortnite to forget those feelings? Probably. Just like I get on Marvel Rivals.
Good, good. Great. Yeah. Well done. Good, good. There.
Oh my god. Wait, are you kidding me? Okay, this is like Mario. Mario speedrun.
Good, good. There. Good, good. Great.
What did Doja do?
There.
What didn't she do? She was in Manila a few nights ago.
Good, good. There.
Girl, I saw her in Manila a few nights ago. I wasn't there,
done.
but she was there.
Good, good. Great.
If I ever got back into my music bag and for some reason people started liking my music, because I do believe that's another thing, is like some people just are successful musicians because for some reason their sound just works for the culture at the time. There's a lot of talented people who just like don't have followings because their music doesn't resonate. But if I ever found myself in the position where I could go on a world tour because for some reason my hooting and hollering just worked,
You got it.
I want to go to the Philippines and I want to go to Brazil.
Great.
Because the crowds there, theater never died in the Philippines and in Brazil. It never died. The audience back and forth is alive and well.
Great. Well done. Great.
I bet it feels amazing to perform on stage. There.
There.
So how am I supposed to...
Good, good. Do it.
this Mario
Good, good.
Mario from Temu, like...
Do Good, good. Do it! Well done. Great. Good, good. There.
Yeah, everyone in the US is very obsessed with being nonchalant, but I say we should get more chalant. Like, I know, like, makeup is, like,
Well done.
supposed to be clean, and everyone's supposed to, like, both be, like, famous, but also, like, not ask for attention, and everyone's supposed to be rich, but also not work, and everyone's supposed to be, like, you know, important and smart, but also, like, on accident.
There.
I'm very chalant.
Great. Great.
The squeaky wheel gets the oil. When I post on TikTok, I want you to listen.
There.
When I, you know, and that's fine.
Well done.
The thing is I'm also okay with, like, somebody saying that they don't care. That's okay.
Good.
Oh my God.
Do it.
There's a fully recorded Lana Del Rey concert performed in Brazil, and the crowd's just so satisfying.
Great. Yeah. Good, good. There.
Oh, what a celebration we'll have
Yeah.
today.
There. Good, good. Well done. Great.
Yeah, this is insane. I bet Michelle and Shelly hates this. We were like, girl, you should join us. Like, when we met her, we were like, girl, you should really join us. I think you would, like, really love hanging out with us. And, like, look at her. She's like, oh my God, I hate this.
You got it.
I want to go back to my
Great. Good,
my
good.
micro studio. She had like a 500 square foot like micro studio,
Good, good.
but it had a really good view, and like she's obviously like really good at like using the space.
Well done.
So
Well done. Well done. Do it. Great. Good, good. There. There.
can I save it here? I can't. This is so evil.
Great. Well done. Good, good.
Do you love Pink Panthers? On a Monday, can I slay you? Can I check my numbers? Cause I want to. I know it's appalling
Good,
how much I do. Spending you the day
Well
that I
done.
want.
Do it.
The day that I want. Another day
Good,
then.
good.
Maybe
Good, good.
Tuesday.
Good, good. Well done.
Cause I just
There.
had a dream I was dead. And I only cared cause I was taken from you. You're the only thing that I want.
Well done.
What if that just like, what? Wait, did we beat it? Why did we even have to go do that then? Okay, wait. Okay, it's going, okay. What is BBL air? Aka, I don't know, but I saw a TikTok today. You know those toxic pop the bubble things? I hate that so much. But then I still watched anyway. It's like my reality TV. It's like, you know, there's that one show you like watching that you know you shouldn't. It was a bunch of gay guys. And this one guy had popped the bubble, and he was like, you know, I think you're really handsome. But I don't know. They were just like going on and on about things. And then the guy was like, well, you have heels on in a BBL, so you're not really my type. It was really twisted. It was so twisted. They're usually awful, but sometimes there are some cute moments of solidarity where the contestants all agree and deter the terrible person. It's a big fight every single time Shy Frost lasts. It freaks me out. I have heels on in a BBL, so what does that say about me? Well, there's a lot of girls out here who have heels on a BBL, but I even spiritually have heels on in a BBL. Well, and it was funny because it was so, these gay men, it was so funny. He was like, well, technically they're Chelsea boots. They weren't compatible. All right, let's focus. I like a Chelsea boot too. I used to have a sickening pair of Chelsea boots. They were a little bit too big though, but it's okay.
Here goes. Stun beat blow.
I shall deal with things here. Go. Head into the temple.
Oh, Junomon just.
Yeah.
Junomon just did it in one hit. Junomon's been grinding.
The barrier gave us some trouble, but once we got in, there was nothing but small fry.
Now give us your treasure before we take your life.
Stop right there.
Stop it.
Digimon and the humans from Central Town. What are you doing here?
That's our line. What in the world are you doing here?
Ain't it obvious? We're here to save our reputations after you embarrassed
Diamond, I
us in
really
front
want to
of
play
the boss.
Bayonetta.
If we get our hands
But y'all
on the
know
treasure
me.
that's here
I gotta
and
play the
bring
whole
it back
trilogy if
with
we do
us,
that.
We'll be able to stand proud again. Don't even think about getting in our way.
Ain't it obvious? We're here to save our reputations after you embarrassed us. If we get our hands on the treasure that's here and bring it back. Okay.
Because we'll pulverize you for sure this time.
Great Guardian, my apologies, but I cannot leave this throne. In order to
Kikoi,
protect
thank
the
you for 2
precious
months.
treasure of the digital world.
Got it. I'll take care of these scumbags.
I cannot
Let's
leave
go.
this throne. What people don't understand is that when you win Miss Body, you have to stay on the throne for the entire year. That's why Damsel gave the title to another girl when she won it. Okay, let's look at this. We don't know anything about it. They're all virus. We have no vaccines. There are bridges you crossed you didn't know. You crossed that till you crossed. Okay. Let's get into it. Left to right. Can I invert the types? I don't have anything that can do that. They're virus, which means they're good against data. They're weak against vaccine. Okay.
Now.
Well, I was a vaccine bias at the beginning.
Go! Now it's my darkness.
I think we'll survive.
Rosetta Stone.
Okay, he resists. We got a confusion.
Heck yeah.
The middle stage of the vaccines aren't great, IMO. It's interesting that people, like, I'm such a newbie that all of this is new to me, but it's interesting that people can still, like, remember and categorize them in their evolutions, like, the same way that I can, like, theoretically with Pokemon, you know? I think that's really cool. It makes me excited to keep learning this game. Phaun Yugi is always serving. That's one of the stipulations when she was recruited for the modeling program, is that you have to be able to serve at all times because you are representing Neo. Even in in the application it says, can you, in the interview they ask, how good are you at serving in high stress situations?
Thanks.
What? Can I play the game?
He fights pretty good for a fledgling, huh? That human ain't bad either.
We'll be done in if we don't take him serious. We learned that the hard way in Central.
Mio always
We'll win this time. We won't lose like last time.
somebody's asking if they pay well. The way that Mio pays is we consider minimum wage to be the highest rent, like normal average rent in the most expensive city of the model's choice. And then we add a gratuity rate on top of that because we do believe that talent should always be rewarded for existing. So if that gives you any idea about the sort of ranges of pay that one can expect for working with Mio, that's what you can expect.
Let's show these fleas just how much pride
It's usually Flop
and
Tropica.
strength we Titans got.
Dang! Oh my god. Okay. The vaccines, so it's like a play on like sort of computer stuff. So it's like there's Data, right? Data is attacked by a virus, like a Trojan in your computer. The vaccine is kind of like the antivirus in a way.
Please?
This is like very 90s, not very 2020s like COVID. It's like 90s. That's where it came from. Back in the 90s, you know, everyone like went to college for like $1,000 and I don't know. Anybody in here went to college in the 90s? Was it fun? How long are the lines for auditions at Mio? It's almost like it's think like American Idol, like Kelly Clarkson era, and then multiply that. A lot of people want to be a Mio model, but the thing is like sometimes we do really believe in this sort of scientific, the scientific theory of the X factor. So sometimes when you walk into the room, we're just not looking for you right now. But we do believe in the power of like different, you know, different auras, different vibes, but the culture also calls for certain things at certain times. So it is a very quick line. It's a long line, but it's a quick line.
Darkness, away!
Spam, thank you so much. I'm also feeling it too. This stream and the stuff that I get to do on a daily basis is literally my escape. Did Lashley ever apply to be a Mio model? We asked her, but she said that she said she's thinking about it. When you first left me, I was wanting more. Thank you, Matero. Thank you.
Are you okay? Thanks.
Thanks. I think they each have different resistances, which makes them a little bit funky.
Here goes.
Sun beat low. See, that's interesting is the stun beat blow works for the other guy, but not for this guy. I don't understand how that works. So like my best thing to do is just process of elimination.
Are you okay? Thanks.
Hi, Darius. Oh, Rosetta Stone works well.
Rosetta Stone. Here goes. Stun beat blow.
Have you seen any of the anime for this? When certain divas evolve for the first time, I was literally stunned. I've seen some clips and stuff on YouTube for sure. And like Digimon has always been something I was interested in, but like growing up, I didn't have cable. I had cable at my grandma's house, but like I also had video games and my grandma also had internet. So like when I had the choice of like sitting and watching TV, I would just like be playing Pokemon, playing another game, or on the internet. Like I never really watched shows. And that's kind of gone into my adulthood. So I've always thought that Digimon was cool, but I could never find a time to watch it because I didn't know when it was coming on, I didn't know what channel it was. And like if it ever came on during the week, because I spent every now and then I'd be at my grandmother's house for the weekend. If it was during the week, I couldn't see it. What are my thoughts? Why are people asking my thoughts? I have a lot. I do my best when I'm live to just sort of let y'all know all of them. I hope that you're appreciating some of them.
Now, thanks.
So the anime, I'd like to find time in my adult life to like sit down and watch a lot of anime. I do love anime, and I've seen my fair share, and I've like caught up with some series and things like that. But I'd like to make it a more regular thing. Because I do think that's a pretty big part of like this community and stuff that I like totally miss out on. Like Precure and things like that.
Here goes. Stun beat blow.
Do you think that plushie is patterned, or is she just built like that? Now that I think of it, this Digimon is wearing clothes. Honestly, I like to think that it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. That's funny.
Take this.
Kid me.
Here I go. I need plates.
Plushy BBL rumors.
Now, heck yeah.
What is that on Jelly Bean's shoulders? Her friend. It's her Labubu. She got it at the mall. That's not a Hannah Montana shirt. It's a Lily from Tekken shirt. I need advice, guys. I'm going to the ballet in 2 weeks to see the Nutcracker. What would be some appropriate clothes to wear? I don't want to overdress or underdress for the event. Oh, gosh. It might be swanky, huh? A nice... you can't go wrong with, like, a button-up and a tie. A button-up and a tie and, like, some slacks and a dress shoe. You should dress like the Nutcracker.
Here goes. Stun beat blow.
I wouldn't go like all black because then that feels a little bit too formal. And then also like it's 2025. Like what? Somebody could be like, you can't dress like that. I'd say according to who? Unless the event itself says must be dressed a certain way. It really is up to you. But if you want to, I would say business casual for sure.
Here goes. Stun beat blow.
Don't mess with me!
What's one of the Nutcracker songs? I'm just like curious right now. What's one of the Nutcracker songs? Nutcracker songs. By the way, Luscious Massacre is on the Trixie and Katya podcast. This podcast better not have 30 minutes of ads this time because I want to hear Luscious Massacre. This one's called Chocolate. If it gets copyrighted, YouTube will just tell me, and then I'll just delete this part. The Nutcracker release date. The Nutcracker came out in 1892. That was on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1892. Mm-hmm. You gotta listen to Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Okay. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. This is another Tchaikovsky. Oh. Just curious, will you stream the ZA DLC tomorrow, or will you play it on your own time? I'm gonna stream it tomorrow. I'm saving it for tomorrow. I assume that the DLC will have a shorter story, so I want to do it all tomorrow with y'all. How girly pop is your classical musician? The thing is I definitely have an audience of that because I have so many queer people in here, and that means that there's like a 50-50% chance that all of y'all were either band kids or theater kids or both, which means, or music majors.
Heck yeah! How's this?
Gynecologist, I love that.
Now, give it up already!
Not me getting classical music recommendations.
What is that?
Wait, she got off the throne. Oh my goodness, it's him. I remember him. He had gagged us earlier with his deep V cut.
Digimon! Losers. Not just once, but
It's
twice
Mr.
over.
Body 2006.
No matter. That pesky barrier is gone now, thanks to your efforts. Bask in the knowledge that your contribution allowed me to bring in reinforcements.
I see everything.
What's your band kid recommendation,
Now
Jack?
hand over that treasure. Or do you plan to keep resisting?
Even if I were out of options, I would never hand over the treasure.
Magic Pen Gel, I thought about it, but it's kind of hard to find one that's accurate. It could also add more like sort of load on my computer.
Any and all who stand in my way.
No! This treasure, it contains the power of
But I'm not
Churro
opposed to it.
Chronomon. It must not fall into the Titan's hands. I entrust it to you.
Oh, it's Chronomon's
Please,
power.
take
That's
it and
right.
flee.
Oh, it's really pretty.
Us?
You want to flee? You want us to flee into this hole?
You think I'd allow that to happen?
Digimon!
Wait! Great Guardian, you must stay behind.
What?
The humans will return to their world, but we must defend ours.
Oh no.
But Titamon is after them! Inori is in danger!
There is nothing greater than fulfilling your destiny. Tell me now.
I need my
what is it
Patamon
that you
onesie back
should be
before we
doing?
split up. Because I don't know if they do FedEx here.
I made my choice that night.
I'm from
Under
Chicago.
that starry sky, I decided to protect Inori. That we'll be together forever!
What? What are you saying? You are the Great Guardian, the Digimon charged with the duty of defending this world.
Junomon is gagged. Oh, she is gagged.
you choose to protect that human? Are you abandoning us? Abandoning this world?
Thank you.
Digimon! Inari!
Oh my god.
What was that?
And I've been on a diet too, so like I flew up really easy. That's the sad part. Like if I had just waited a few more weeks to start my diet, I might have been able to like stay like and like fight.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Not us floating in the abyss.
Sorry. I know you just
I'm from
woke up, but
Chicago.
we've got to hurry. It looks like
Matt
we
Terrell,
lost
I've
the
done
treasure.
it.
Hey, girly,
It
hold still.
floated off that way. I think this must lead to the human world.
Not Daisy, thank you for
The
7
Titans
months.
are chasing after the treasure too. They said something about calling in reinforcements. So we have to move quick. It won't be pretty
Thank you
if
so
the
much,
humans get the
Daisy.
Titans and the treasure dumped in their laps.
Me when someone insta-locks Psylocke.
What is it, Inori? Mom is so angry. I made you do a terrible thing.
Oh my god, girl.
you
We are
sure
literally
you didn't
in.
want to stay there?
Okay, sorry.
Not
They're
at
having a
all.
moment.
I made my own choice. I'm a Digimon, yeah, but I was actually born in the human world. Titans will come pouring into the human world. I can't let that happen. And besides, I haven't even returned the favor for that time you saved me in the Shinjuku Underground.
Can you borrow $2,000? I mean, I would consider it, but like, I don't know. It's kind of out of nowhere.
I'm sure I could never replace your little brother. But I'll always stay by your side. I'll never leave. And I'll always make sure you're safe. My place isn't the digital world. It's by your side, Inori.
I knew you were joking. Could you have my firstborn child? Wait, is he gonna evolve? This is like the anime. He's evolving. I didn't know that he would evolve. I've seen that video, Oracle. I really like that essay. Was that Skeleton Dragonmon? Oh my god.
Just as I thought. This is too many at once. I can't hold this much weight. I'll have to make an emergency landing there.
That was Patty Cake's cousin. Gay Pegasus Mom. I mean, Pegasus Mom. I'm from Bergeron's transport service. I'll try getting in touch with my comrades. Oh, it's Digimon Uber. Ubermon. Rideshare-mon. Liftmon. Waymo-mon. That one side of his face looks really scary. Wait, what's his name? Aigyo-chumon. From Luna? This is the power of the Great Guardian. As the Atomist agent, I can identify such things. Apparently, this is his first video game appearance, but this is a Digimon from some of the other media. He must be doing the Bretman Rock ab routine. Someone said he has a dad bod. Yeah, if this was that one game Dispatch, they would have said that he had a dad bod. Okay, it fell towards Nishi Shinjuku, the Titans. Okay, the thing is at Nishi Shinjuku. Oh. Well, it seems you made it back to the human world. There's no records of this incident. This is an anomalous phenomena. But this is precisely why our organization exists. Yeah, this is what Adamus agents do. Okay. I do kind of like this look. I'm a sucker for little mini wings. Like, I love a mini wing. It's honestly kind of cute. I honestly think that it would be cuter if the full face had like the spooky demon face, but I think that they kept it because he is kind of like anime protagonist in a way. So it kind of, if they went full, it would kind of go a little bit too off the rails for the genre that this Digimon is in. That's his real hair? Oh, of course. I'm sure there's a few extensions in there, but you know, I'm an ally. I'm not gonna clock an extension. I mean, truth be told, I know I have a short bob, but I do have a little bit of extensions in the back for thickness.
You got it. Preparations complete.
Can you still wear the Pokémon cosplay? Oh, let's see. We're close to the end of the stream. This might be a good spot to grind too. He still has the same voice. That's like me. Sometimes I hear myself talk and I'm like, I am a 30-year-old man. So that's interesting. Let's see. He does have his onesie on. It's underneath all of this. This is a good spot. Okay. Let's see where it goes. I'm gonna run around here a bit. There's a lot of really interesting Digimon that I can like farm here too. What I'm really interested in is like Michelle M. Shelley. I have to get her intelligence up. I think people are telling me to do her second evolution. 980 intelligence, 930 SPI. Let's see if we have any items. Send Michelle to school. It should feel like glitter. Yeah, I've heard it. It should feel like glitter. Somebody said send her to school. I'm gonna check that out because I honestly haven't really looked. Haven't looked at that system too much. Strong ones defeat the divas. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna just like throw some in. I'm holding on to that penguin because I like it. And I'm trying to get Digitamamon. Gosh, she needs a lot. Yeah, let's see if we can find a school in this map. There's gotta be like one of those here. You just have to find them. Would you ever put your voice in a Hatsune Miku voice bank like
Much
Meowniks?
appreciated.
I actually, fun story. When I made that EP a long time ago, one of the things I wanted to do, because at the time I was doing like commissions for people within like my space.
Ready to launch.
I was singing and writing and doing vocal protection for people, and it was becoming kind of like a thing. And I wanted to release the EP alongside a voice bank, because I know how to do those voice banks. I never done it, but I know how you do them. And I still kind of like that idea of having a voice bank. The idea, I get really obsessed with like this idea of how the internet really enables you to sort of create your own realities. Like theoretically, if you know how to do it, you can really create your own like images and like your own environments and stuff. And it would be kind of cool to create like a copy of my voice for the internet. I get really into that. I think the internet is such an interesting and fun place.
Preparations complete.
But I never did it. And the EP never came out. My voice bank would just be called Phaun. But it would be fun. It would be. I'm not saying that anybody would use it. I do think that I have a fun tone that I think some people would like to use, because I was doing it. I was doing it like as a commission-based work. There are people who like my tone for certain tracks and stuff. So it would be cool to see it, because the thing with like voice banks is they can do things that the actual voice can't do. So it becomes like a sort of synthesizer in a way. Can we play Santa Smiles as the outro? Sure. My dream is a track with both Neonics and Phaun on it. I feel like that would create a wormhole that gags us all. I do have this like idea. I have thought about it, and people have asked me for music. By the way, somebody left a really sweet comment saying that they love La Fleur de Pois. I do have the itch to like make music again, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just a type of creativity that just happens with me. And I'm not saying I'm the best musician, I'm not, but I really like it. It like really soothes me. And if I ever did a project again, I would really consider doing something with Neonics, because I feel like I would just need the okay and find a talented like Vocaloid, Utau, I don't know how you say it, sort of producer who would be able to use the voice bank in a very nice way. I'm looking for this place that I can train Michelle, because I feel like it would be quite easy to do, because I just have to have the voice bank. And I think that y'all would like it too. I think it would be really fun.
Give me the latest information on the enemy's movements.
Utau.
They're approaching our location, and faster than
Probably won't be able to
expected.
find it, but
No whining. We've been training to deal with situations like this. Get into position.
oh, the first evolution. Okay, Alpaca. I do want Marine Angemon. There's 3.
Excuse us.
You 3. What are you doing here? You can't be here right now. Evacuate immediately.
This area is about to be closed off. Follow directions and get yourselves to safety.
Closed off. We can't stay in Shinjuku anymore?
Any area within a 5-kilometer radius from the government building will be closed off temporarily with an electromagnetic net. Present area included. Now please take evacuation measures at once.
This is no time to evacuate. I'm an Adam's agent. I can handle
What
this.
do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, but we don't have time to explain.
Thanks for hanging out, Cat's Fiddle.
Digimon, agent!
So we just ignored them. That's really slay. I like that. You can normally see them like shining and glittering and gleaming on the ground. Flowers gleam and glow. Let your power shine. I'm gonna save. I'm worried I'm gonna like walk into like a serious cutscene. Oh, I just overwrote the save state. Oh well. If I can't find it, then whatever. I thought they were at a vending machine. They're building servers. I have speaking on the music thing again. I have Geyser needs an update. Okay. I have a vision for a project, but right now my life is like not really aligned with sort of handling that. Like making a serious project for music is like, it's a directorial position. And then you also have to like make the music too. Sorry, I'm trying to bring something up so I don't forget. But I do see it in my future. I feel the itch. And normally when I feel the itch for something, the Aries placement comes out and just does it. So I don't think that we're gonna...
Kuga, calm yourself. The settings are incorrect.
I'm sorry, Dr. Simmons.
I would eat the 35 live cockroaches. I could listen to Santa Smize only for like 3 weeks.
I don't have time to explain, but
I actually like the song. It's an awful song, but I like it.
It seems you're acting under some extraordinary circumstances. But as you can see, that's true of us too. You saw that horde of Digimon, right? Common sense should tell us it would be outrageous to go to that building now. But of course, common sense isn't everything.
Dr. Simmons probably likes
Santa
Smize.
Outside the bounds of mere common sense.
Girl.
If we can activate this device, it may become possible to reach the government building.
Tchaikovsky was actually inspired by Santa Smize when composing the Nutcracker.
Curious, are you? Want to know more about this beautiful machine? Go on, admit it. I know it's true. This device will create a powerful barrier field of electromagnetic waves that will immobilize Digimon. We'll seal off Shinjuku with this electromagnetic net generator. I didn't think I'd be able to put my research to use so soon.
Dr. Simmons,
It'll
flip it
stop
around.
the Digimon's movements and allow us to get to the government building, right?
Right. You should be able to go through the park. If we get all the generators to work, that is.
Bye, Alka-Seltzer. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out.
Rush preparations. Public safety is doing their best, but since I can't leave, I'll need you to take care of it.
Okay, we gotta get 3
The trouble
generators.
appears to be a lack of power. Here, these batteries shouldn't suffer. Okay, you caught me. I guess I can't conceal anything from the eyes of a well-trained agent. As you can see, I can't stop shaking. I won't deny that half of me is terrified of this situation. But the other half is super excited. I can't wait to test these generators. The fruits of my research.
Research.
I
I'm
wish a
Southern,
public
say
safety officer
research.
could accompany you, but they have their hands full. Don't be alarmed. This one's friendly.
I have one of
You guys have
those.
met before, right? After many attempts to communicate, we've finally grown close and they assist me in my research. Anyway, we have to get all the generators activated.
Okay. I know that these winter months are hard on you because Punxsutawney Phil is in hibernation and you miss your friend, but you will still show up every day for us and make us all smile. I have to Google that. Oh. That tired fake queen. Okay, we gotta stop here. I can't find this thing. If I find it, I'll put Michelle in school. Santa Smize, Santa Smize. Okay, VOD girlies, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I was all over the place, but I kind of like this one. Got to do a little bit of side quests. We did some things. We talked about some fun things. And as you know, next time we will get back to it. Pokemon's coming out. I feel like the rest of the week's going to be dedicated to Pokemon. So we'll get back to this. Like if we do Pokemon Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then we'll probably start Digimon again on Monday. But thank you so much, Digimon girlies. There's a lot of people who really like the Digimon streams, so I really appreciate it. Bye, VOD girlies.